Today, what we will be learning is the Aztecs, as mentioned yesterday. Now, before we get started, the first thing I'd like to do is go over our aim or our objective. And our aim is up here on the board, and it states all students will be able to explain how the roles and responsibilities of each social class affect the classes within Aztec society. Basically, how do the social classes affect one another in order to thrive in their society? Before we get into the chapter, what I want to do is a couple things up here on the agenda. The first thing is a pre-reading handout, followed by the Aztec vocabulary worksheet. And basically what these are pre-reading strategies to help us familiarize ourselves with the chapter before we get into our lesson. So if you notice over here, the first worksheet is our pre-reading handout. And what I'd like you to do is I would like you to work with your partner on answering a couple questions in order to familiarize yourself with the handout. Number one says, what is the title of the chapter? So go ahead and use your textbook and go ahead and write down what is the title of the chapter. When you're finished, please raise your hand. Okay, and raise your hand when you're finished. Yes, what is the title of the chapter?
The Aztecs.
The Aztecs, very good. Number two, what we're going to do is we're going to read the introduction, and then what we're going to do is we're going to list two topics that we're excited to learn about based on what we read in the introduction. I'll go ahead and I'll read the first paragraph, and then I'll have Joseph go ahead and read the second paragraph. In chapter 23, you read about the Mayan civilization and southern Mexico and Central America. In this chapter, you will learn about the Aztecs, a Mesoamerican people who built a vast empire in central Mexico. The Aztec Empire flourished from 1428 to 1519 CE when it was destroyed by invaders from Spain. Joseph, can you read, please?
The Aztecs had a colorful legend about the beginnings of their empire.
Yeah.
Originally, a wandering group of hunter-gatherers, the Aztecs, had a better belief one day they could receive a sign from the gods. They would see an eagle perched on a great cactus with his wings stretched toward the rays of the sun. In its beak, the eagle would hold a long snake. When they saw this eagle, the Aztecs would know they had found the place where they would build a great city.
Okay, thank you, Vanessa.